Hi. So I made a bunch of notes on the DayZ dev stream that just happened today on the 15th of January about the 1.27 update. So I'm going to go through these now. It's not really going to be in any particular, order. It's just going to be me basically telling stuff as I heard it and noted it down. So, we're going to see some changes and additions to Sakal in 1.27. Of course, because this is the start of the year, as is their modus operandi. At the start of the year, the update is usually about stability, taking care of things that were on the backlog over Christmas, that sort of thing. There are some new animations, one of which being a new stick-breaking animation, which I will show now.
For now, which is decent, I guess. Oh, actually, speaking of a new change, totally forgot about this one.
There is also a new animation for repairing certain items, more on this later. Kindling and sticks burn faster in fireplaces. This will incentivize people using firewood instead of rags, bark, sticks, etc. There have been balance changes to fishing. They're looking to make fishing harder or take longer, and also improvised fishing gear, so your improvised fishing rod, your wooden fishing hook, is less durable. And you also have less of a window, quotation mark, to react to the fish splashing sound that plays when you catch a fish. They've done a lot of things with audio this update. They have improved the footstep sound effects, and for example, in woods, as you're walking around, you'll hear branches breaking under your feet, which I will show now.
Sometimes you can't here and there, so that's really regarding the footsteps update.
It's actually kind of a nice one. It's cool. I really like it. It's subtle as well. You don't hear it too loudly and stuff. So. Cool.
Okay. I can also show, now that we are here, I can also show one other audio change.
You can get different diseases from cutting up different animals with bloody hands. You are not guaranteed to get salmonella for every animal. This does mean that cutting up some animals will be a bit safer, but you still have a chance of getting food poisoning, which no one wants that. Come on now. As I said before, lots of audio and sound changes in 1.27, and there's also a few changes to the DayZ tools. I'll admit, I myself don't really understand the DayZ tools, nor do I use them myself, but I'm sure those will be reflected in the patch notes when the update releases. Which, they didn't say when the update was going to release until the end of the stream, but I'll tell you right now, the update releases tomorrow, the 16th of January. I imagine it will be at the usual time. It's usually around 1 PM, 2 PM GMT that it starts to trickle out. Usually for PC first, but they sometimes surprise us. So, some more depth on some of the Sakal changes, though not the only time they're talking about them, so it will be a little bit disjointed. I apologize for that. They expanded one of the cities, and I'm not too sure about the name of the city. They've added a new village, and they've added some houses to the eastern coast. They also said that the 2025 DayZ roadmap will drop in February, either the first or second week in February, roughly. Now on to some new features. They've added some new submachine gun sounds. They showcase sounds for the Bison, which I will put in here.
Nice.
What? How many infected are
There is
here?
a lot at this house.
Okay.
And you as well.
What?
You waiting for that set, you managed to kill the other set.
Ah!
Oh.
What? I wanna hide here. Oh, you can hear it a bit.
Oh, yeah, it's actually.
I just accidentally showed the different version. And Bison is a gun for me because there's a lot of bullets. I would already run out of bullets.
But it also seems like they've added new sounds for all submachine guns. So your UMP, your Scorpion, and your MP5. Mark specifically said that he really likes the MP5 sounds. So excited to see them. Okay, we also have the new backpack tool slots, as was seen in one of the teaser images that they used to promote the stream yesterday. New slots have been added to the backpack. A tool slot, which can carry a medium-sized tool, something like a hatchet, a crowbar, a field shovel, an ice axe. But it also seems like they've made the slots on the straps, so like where you would normally put your chem light and your radio, they've made them universal. So if you have 2 straps on your bag, I think that means you can carry 2 glow sticks, you can carry 2 radios, and it also seems like you can attach a compass to those slots now. So you could have a compass and a radio and a chem light, a GPS transceiver and a radio. Like, go nuts, I guess. There is a new animation for repairing items with duct tape, which I will show now.
Close enough.
That's close enough. It works, it works.
Just too much in real.
Definitely.
As a further point on repairing items, repairing is now a continuous action, similar to bandaging. So if you have 2 cuts, and you hold down your bandaging keybind, you'll just patch the one, and then keep going and patch the second. This is the same if you have, say, an item that's badly damaged. If you have a sweater that's badly damaged that you're repairing, then you can just hold down the button, and you'll repair it to damaged, and then you'll keep going and repair it to worn. Nice quality of life feature. They also alluded to fixing some inconsistencies with the frozen state, though they didn't really elaborate on this. And they also said that they nerfed the crafted torch, which I'm sure is in response to Wobo's video, where you could basically just use it to run across the ice sheets with impunity. They've added some new buoy, or buoy, or however you pronounce it, assets in the ice sheets, which helps with navigation. There are also mooring buoys in harbours with a different model. These buoys glow at night. So if you're trying to traverse the ice sheets at night, then you'll have some little light sources that you can look out for to help keep you right. They also alluded to some boat audio balancing. I'm not really sure what this means, but my take was maybe it means that they're not as, like, loud. They also added some military outposts and Livonia-style bunkers to the outer islands. They are Livonia-style bunkers with doors and windows, and the windows have little shutters that you can only open from the inside. Actually seem very defensible. Devs are also working on assets being retexturable by modders, as there were some assets in the game I was made aware of that were, for some reason or another that I don't understand because I'm not a modder, not retexturable. They also said that they added some new broken down villages on the main island. And they also added the tweaked Livonia bunkers that I mentioned earlier to the main island and the military island. The devs also did say they do have plans to add dynamic events to Sakal, but they said they will not be in 1.27. This will probably be featured on the roadmap, I imagine. They also teased a major addition to the southern island. They did say the name of the island, but all the names... I'm looking at it on iSurvive right now, and they're all in Cyrillic. So I'm not sure what they meant, but they did say it was a pretty big thing, and they didn't elaborate on it any further or show it anymore. They also made some slight changes to the bunker. Now the bunker will have some flickering and dimming lights that are on while it's powered. And as the power in the generator is getting low, they'll start flickering and dimming even more. So that will give you kind of a warning of you should probably get out or you're going to get stuck in there. And now, as was seen or pointed out by some people in a recent teaser image that was used to promote the dev stream today, there is a wooden SVD variant exclusive to Sakal. It's not just a complete retexture, turning the polymer SVD into the wooden one. They have actually made a bit of a new model for it to make it look a bit older, like the old Dragunov wooden rifle that I know from Call of Duty Black Ops, but you might know it from elsewhere. And it is exclusive to the Sakal bunker. You can only find it in the Sakal bunker. They also said they added new bleeding particle effects, new misty breathing effects, leaves falling as you shoot through trees, and also snow falling as you shoot and run through snow-covered trees, and as you cut them down. There's also new, more pronounced snap sounds as you're being shot at, which I will showcase now.
Where you far past the count? Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can hear it.
Well, that is about it for my notes. Obviously, I would encourage you all to, if you're on PC and Xbox, sorry PlayStation folks, download and install DayZ Experimental. I would encourage you to get out there to try the new update, to report any bugs and features, any bugs, not to be confused with the features, you find on the BI Bohemia Interactive feedback tracker, which I will put a link to in the description below if you don't know where it is or how to get to it. But with all that said, that is it from me. So I will see you all next time. Hope you enjoy.